Welcome back to another video, and as you can see, my apartment is a mess. So I'm gonna clean, but I want to talk to you about waiting on the Lord. Let me tell y'all, patience can be hard, man. Especially when you don't know how long you have to be patient for. Today I was just home reflecting, and I'll be honest, I was feeling a bit discouraged. See, I've been in the season of waiting on the Lord for what seems like forever and a day. And I mean, really we all are until his return, but I'm referring to prayers being answered. And some of you may be in a season of waiting on the Lord as well, so I'm sure you can relate to what I'm about to say. But some days I'm filled with anticipation, I'm filled with excitement for what's to come, and others I feel discouraged, I feel doubtful, because that reality just seems so distant and far-fetched. We're living in a culture that is largely defined by constant progress, innovation, and self-improvement. And I'm for these things. I'm all for these things. I feel like this pursuit of progress has done good for society. However, on the other hand, any attempt to slow down, pause to catch our breath, or stop altogether can feel unacceptable in today's fast-paced, tech-driven world. Now, what happens when our craving for progress collides with a season of waiting on the Lord? Tension. Just a whole bunch of tension. And in this tension, we find ourselves growing impatient with God's timing, which can lead even the most content to doubt his faithfulness. In those moments of weakness, being driven by the progress we desire to make, what do we end up doing? We birth our own plan, we set a course, and we begin executing the necessary steps that we think will end our pain of waiting. Eventually, waiting turns into do-it-myself willpower, which ultimately is dangerous because it puts us in a position of being ineffective to the Lord and can even delay the plans he has for us. So, this is a gentle reminder. Instead of focusing on progress, we need to shift our focus to patience. Patience in the season of waiting on the Lord requires that we adopt a posture that says to God, I will not move without you, I will wait for your instruction, and I will sit content at your feet, trusting in your timing. Trusting in the Lord brings us joy as we endure seasons of waiting. Trusting in the Lord allows us to be present. Henry Nouwen stated, the art of living is to enjoy what we can see and not complain about what remains in the dark. And this made me think of a verse that I'm sure you've probably heard. Psalm 118:24. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I want you to ask yourself, has the constant flow of societal progress negatively impacted your willingness to wait on the Lord? If so, ask the Lord to show you what it might look like to wait patiently on his timing. All the while, trusting in his goodness and always looking to Christ Jesus, who is the founder and perfecter of our faith. Remember, delay does not mean denied. The Lord is forever faithful to his promises.